Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to another exciting edition of Lysanya's Lounge. I'm Lysanya, not Lasagna, bringing you Sunday Community Skirmish number 120 here today. And with me today is Luharis. Luharis, how you doing today?
I'm doing quite well. Very excited for today's matches.
Outstanding, and we've got a lot of good matches. We got five good teams in here today. And in our first matchup, we are actually getting the defending champ Skyborn. So we are in for a bit of a treat right now. Let's actually go ahead and take off the overlay here. Let's go ahead and take that off. There we go. We are already in lobby, and we're about to have a timer start. So we'll get into the rules of SCS in just a couple minutes. Bear with me here today, folks. I am a little bit under the weather, so I am trying to effort a little bit here today. But Luharis is going to actually explain the rules here in just a couple minutes as I get Water It's Me, who is going to be our referee in the top bracket, situated here. By the way, Luharis, that is your cue to go over the rules.
Oh, of course, of course. Well, you said it a little bit.
I did. That's true. Yeah, like I said, bear with me. I am a little bit under the weather here today.
I'm very sorry. All right, so
It's okay.
we are right now operating under a double elimination bracket system, where each team can lose once, but they still have a road to redemption in the losers bracket. Should the loser bracket winner beat the winners bracket winner, we will go into a secondary match due to winner's advantage. We are currently playing in these matches first to 5, though it's locked with 30 seconds remaining. It's my first time doing this. I hope I gave all the rules out.
That's okay. That's okay. And if you miss any, we will definitely get to them as the need arises.
Indeed.
Of course.
Also, just remember, coin flips are the most important part of this event.
I am going to flip you if you're not careful.
Oh.
No, not like that. No. Oh goodness, you're already getting right back into the coin flips.
Players.
Is this just becoming a thing?
Yes.
I gotta put up with this again. Yes, I wish the coin flips would just go flip themselves off. We don't need coin flips. But that's my personal opinion.
They add such a beautiful touch of chaos.
But that's chaos. This is Sunday Community Skirmish. Bacon flares, yes, but not coin flips. No. Coin flips are the opposite of bacon flares.
Now, here's a serious question. Heatsink or heavy flare?
Depends. It depends. Heavy clip if you're dealing with that gun must go down now, aka Goldfish. Heat sink for close range combat, though. Okay, now that we've got that part out of the way, we've got our obligatory bacon flare taken care of. But we're gonna go ahead and take care. Ooh, we're gonna go ahead and take care of this first matchup here. This first matchup is going to be Sultro versus Skyborn. Skyborn, of course, the two-time defending champs. I believe they are two-time defending champs. They might be more than two-time, like as far as like consecutive wins. I know 2 SCSs ago they were running under the Demetrius Angels tag. That was effectively Skyborn. And of course, last week they were definitely running under the Skyborn tag. I have to go check to see how many they've won in a row. I think it's 2 in a row for them.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Anyway, they're a multi-time defending champion. They're no strangers to winning Sunday Community Skirmish, and we've got them in their first round matchup against Sultro. Sultro is a mix of Solaris, Alto. It looks like Grim is in there too.
I haven't seen Grim on a competitive level. I don't think ever.
Yeah, Grim is actually a pretty good clan. So they're like I've got almost my entire Sultro side on green, so you know if I've got them green, they're pretty good. Now, I'm not saying they're Skyborn level, but they're pretty good. They're definitely SCS worthy. And of course, Solaris definitely no strangers to SCS. And it's actually good to see them get a ship back into SCS as well.
Indeed it is.
Speaking of which,
I'm very interested in that choice of Carofish right now.
You know, that's a good point. Let's.
There is a Pyramidion on blue.
It's like they're telling me to notice them. Oh goodness.
Yeah, and ship loadouts are back to lock. That
Yeah.
just seems very, very risky.
Ooh. We have a bit of a problem here. Skyborn needs one. Now, granted, they're not going to be disqualified for not having one. Like, having 7 out of 8 is not grounds for disqualification. They are fine. But they can pick up an 8th, but they have to announce the loadout before they go in. All right, so just reminding the ref, since this is Waters' first time reffing, I'm just making sure, giving him quick heads up about things, about about what they have to do. Uh-oh. Okay, now there's a bit of a stall tactic here. They have to ready up though. They have to ready up now. So they're going to go in with one AI. Skyborn is. And we are about to get started in SCS number 120.
Now, theoretically, they could run the clock by calling a pause or rise restart.
They could do that, yes. That is a valid option. However, we'll get to that in just a moment. Match number 1 today will be at Duel at Dawn. Duel at Dawn is the smallest map in Guns of Icarus. It is only 1,500 by 1,500 meters. Of course, every square is 500 meters. We'll show that when we get into the match. It is actually I would say 2v2 exclusive, but it's really not. It's also on 3v3 VIP. We'll get to that in a minute. I'll take red, you take blue. Ship number 1 is the Lysanya, piloted by Theory, as if they're trying to get my attention. It is a blender fish with a double flare side. That's the blender fish I like to take. Ship number 2 is the Voyager, piloted by Baron Don Juan XD. It is a junker with, is it a triple Artemis? Yes, it is triple Artemis with a Gatling mortar on the other side. Take it away.
Ship number 3 is a Pyramidion, the Victor. It is a meta with a front Gatling mortar, and a side is at a Banshee flare.
Yes.
Ship number 4, the Steve. It is a galleon piloted by Solidus Bucket. It is a double Hawacha Gatling, actually 4 Hawachas, and a rear flare gun.
Indeed, the Steve. That's if there's one thing you've got interesting names that comes out of the galleons in SCS. You've got Paul from accounting when Clan brings it out, or so I think it's Paul from accounting. You've got the Steve, and now the Victor is moving in on. Oh gosh, this is this is going to be an awkward call for me now, as the Victor is moving in on apparently on me. Oh goodness, this is going to be an awkward call here today.
Indeed it will.
But we're off to a fantastic start here today, folks. As the Steve is moving around, looks like the Galleon is looking to Ninja Galleon here. Quad Watch and Ninja Galleon in progress here.
The tiptoeing tank.
Yes, and it looks like did they notice the Steve? No, they've not. Yes, they have noticed the Steve.
They've been spotted.
They have been spotted. Apparently, there will be no Ninja Galleon here. There will just be a Quad Watcha Galleon. Watcha basically going wild right there. They're taking a wild shot. They should have held on to that, in my opinion. I don't like the call of the early Watcha.
I think it's more of a baiting tactic. If they can get them out and get the PR to fight the fish.
It's possible. It's possible. However, Solaris is no stranger to SCS. They know what's up, and I think they sensed that was a baiting tactic. In fact, they fell back. So they sensed the baiting tactic and decided, you know what? No, now's not the time. In fact, the Voyager, however, is starting to move up, and the Blenderfish, Lysanya, is moving up now. It looks like they're going to stay on the Steve and allow the Voyager a 1v1 against the Victor. That could be advantage Victor up there, though, Pyrrha versus Junker, especially when the Pyramidion, of course, Pyramidion, famous for its nose cone covering the front guns of the Pyramidion. However,
Galleon's sinking.
that galleon is sinking and has bottomed out. The Blenderfish doing its job here, getting the Goomba in as well. This is a very bad spot for the Steve. In fact, the Steve is getting dropped here pretty good. Oh, there's some flares as well. The blender, and now we will see if the Steve blends, and indeed, it is blending very nicely. Put a little water, put a little juice in it, mix it up real good, and the Victor coming in. Oh, the Victor moving in. Although resistance was futile there, the Victor doing a good thing there, picking up 60% perma on the Ram. I will give them credit. They took advantage of an opportunity. However, a missed Chem spray on the Victor. That one's going to be painful. That should be 2-0. A missed Chem on the balloon. You know that Blenderfish is smelling blood right now. However, the Voyager may get the job done before the Blenderfish gets into play. Indeed, they do. 2-0 in favor of Red. Skyborn surprisingly down 2-0. The defending champs down 2-0 in the first round. Very well done so far by, oh gosh, I need to remember the team name now. Sultro.
Indeed, this is going to be a very good first match.
Indeed, we are in for a treat here right now. Well done by Sultro, as the Blenderfish smelling blood going after the Steve. However, the Victor has spawned. They need to be very careful with this engagement. The Junker is not in position to assist. In fact, they will fall back. The Victor pushing the Lysanya out of the blue spawn. Voyager, meanwhile, looking to put in some cover. However, they are missing with those Artemi. Well, they're not missing, but they're not hitting critical components.
Well, it's a very awkward angle.
Yes, it is. Especially against a Pyramidian, going down against Pyramidian. Pyramidian has a natural resistance to an Artemis, which the Pyramidian, the Victor, is a very good call in this situation. In fact, it has natural resistance to the Blenderfish as well, so the Victor is a very smart choice going into this. Now, granted, you can still get around the natural resistances with the Pyramidian, but having that certainly doesn't hurt, as the Blenderfish is moving in on the Steve. Looks like they're trying to pop that balloon, trying to bait the Victor out. Looks like they have done so. The Victor has moved out. The Blenderfish got what it wanted. Now it's backing up. The Voyager looking to engage the Victor. Are they going for the Victor? Yes, they are going to go for the Victor. Short side on the Victor. Now the Lysanya moving in on the Steve? Yes, they are. They're going to go for the Steve. So it looks like that's the game plan. They are looking to basically pass to the Voyager, and they get everything they want. They're 3-0 in favor of Sultro. My goodness, are we in for a huge upset here in the first round? The two-time defending champs getting lit up. And a Goomba in play right now. Nope, not a Goomba. Nope, not a Goomba. Yep, that was bad positioning by the Lysanya, but that's okay. They have the bottom out that they wanted, but my goodness.
I dare say, Skyborn came into this perhaps underestimating the red team.
I would dare say so. My goodness, this is a clinic that Sultro is putting on the two-time defending champs. Hull break on the Steve, and the Blenderfish moving into... Oh, wait a minute. The Victor coming in from behind. They get the hull break. This could be a bad spot for the Blenderfish. No, they're going to Hydro out of there. A good call. Meanwhile, the Victor looking to... good move right there by the Blenderfish, getting on the other side of the Victor, getting its front gun active as well. There's a hull break on the Victor. Hwacha coming out from the Steve. Not many Hwachas coming out from the Steve in this match. I gotta say, a very distinct lack of Hwachas coming out from them. They've never really been in arc this entire match. Tar coming out from the Steve. Voyager, Voyager's got his back turned to the Steve. However, that Hwach is missing a bit. Yeah, those Hwachas really not doing much of anything, as... Oh, there's a good tar right there. That's going to break off the Blenderfish. Hull break on the Blenderfish here, but just getting enough... Yeah, just enough altitude. Good job by the pilot, Letheri. Meanwhile, it looks like they're going to... Oh, finally a good watch, except... Yeah, that is finally a good watcher right there on the Voyager. That should pick up the kill on the Blenderfish. Indeed, it does. Skyborn finally on the board. It looks like there was a disconnect by the pilot. Possibly my Steam pinged to reconnect for the pilot. Hopefully he did not disconnect. Voyager, however, looks like he might get out of here. He might actually get out of here. In fact, he will likely get out. In fact, he will. He will be able to escape. Just enough clearance to get out of there. Well done by the Voyager. Meanwhile, the Blenderfish has respawned, as Victor has changed its target to the Blenderfish. A smart move. When you spawn, go after the ship that just spawns. They pick up a quick, cheap 5% perma. Getting it for free on the Blenderfish. I guess cheap is the wrong word to use there. Oh, a good watch on the Voyager. Picking up 4 components.
I'd say efficient, a better word.
Meanwhile, the Blenderfish moving back in. He finally picks up the Steve's balloon. Uh-oh, here we go. Victor, it looks like Skyborn's finally coming to play right now. They have the Voyager hull broken. Yeah, this is what they've been looking for. 3-2 Blue is catching up.
Now, Blue is in red spawn.
That they are.
They could try some a meat grind if they're careful.
They could, however... Ooh, good flares on the Steve. The Blenderfish catching the Galleon with its pants down, so to speak. If that Junker spawns in quickly, they might be able to do something. Good altitude by the Blenderfish. They pop their own balloon in the... no, excuse me. The Steve loses their balloon with that flare. So a good set of flares by the Lysanya. Apparently, they're trying to pay homage to me with the flares.
Are these heatsink or heavy? Gotcha.
You know, that's a good question. It is heavy clip. So they are definitely paying homage to my flares. There we go. And the Victor... Okay, the Victor only has 1 stack on him, so that means that they are definitely chem spraying now as the Lysanya has been hull broken and down to about 25% perma. Meanwhile, they are returning flares as that engine is flared. We got Hwacha coming out. Hull break on the Lysanya. They're down to 20% perma. The Voyager better do something. Yeah, Voyager.
Like
yeah, at this point, I would say the Blenderfish is all but dead, and they are dead. 3-3 all tied up, as Skyborn has tied up this match, and Voyager now on an island. This is a very, very bad spot. Sultro really came to play early on. For those of you just tuning in, Sultro took a very early 3-0 lead to the shock of both of us in here. Although, granted, I warned you guys, you know, Sultro, a lot of green on my friends list. That means that you know they're SCS worthy. They are definitely taking it to Skyborn. But looks like Skyborn has figured out this Sultro team, and they are putting the screws to them. Voyager about to go down. Make it... Oh, the meat grind, as you said. Yep. Oh, here we go. Now it is on. Oh, this is very unfortunate.
Ooh, a bad bump.
Yeah, that is a very bad bump. A very, very unfortunate turn of events for Sultro. Everything was going their way until absolutely nothing went their way. And now they're forced out of the spawn. If you're Blue... Do you chase or do you sit? I'm thinking you sit and let him run.
Sit here.
Just sit and let the Voyager... Oh, the Voyager with an unfortunate spawn. Very unfortunate. This is reminiscent of last tournament when yes, the Zidian spawn. This is very reminiscent of last tournament. Voyager diving down as quickly as possible, getting a little bit of environment advantage there. Oh my goodness, that could have been ugly. But Voyager definitely saving it. They're trying to pick up anyone that they can right now. The Blenderfish...
balloon's out.
Yeah, Steve's balloon is out as well. So it looks like Blue finally getting what they want here. Skyborn once again up 4-3. Red with First Blood advantage. However, First Blood should not be a problem in this match. It will be first to 5 kills wins. Who are they going to go for? Are they going to go for the Steve, or are they going to go for the Victor? It looks like the Voyager might be going for the Victor. Oh, Voyager better be very careful. They're in no man's land. They do not want to be right there. They do not want to be right there. Victor smells blood. Oh, good flare into the balloon. They could pick it up right here. Oh, Voyager with bad positioning right there. Bad positioning. That's going to cost him the match, most likely. As the Blender Fish.
Well, Steve's also taking perma.
Yeah, Steve's taking perma. However, it's going to be too little too late. The Voyager's about to go down, and there they go.
Yeah.
Yeah, the problem right there was the Voyager making a bad move, a bad approach angle. They should have played that a little more patiently. As a result, Skyborn wins 5-3 despite a very good showing by Sultro in the early going.
Indeed. I'd say, had that Juggernaut died then, this was in a great position to kill Galleon.
And that's why I said, you know, that Junker made a poor decision moving in where they did. They just played it a little more patiently. Maybe gone around a different angle. They would have been fine. They would have had a chance, but when the Junker went between the Pyramidion and the Galleon, that was basically giving the green light to the Pyramidion to just destroy the Junker. And he was just, and the Pyramidion was destroying the Junker 1v1 all match long, except for the very first engagement. All right. We're going to get this next match started here in just a couple minutes. We're going to jump to the next lobby as Skyborn moves on to the next round. And by the way, I do like the fact that my Road to Redemption term has caught on with SCS. By the way, an update on the other match here. Clan wins 5-1 over East Shaladon Trading Company. No surprise with that result, so our next match will be the Altruistic Trading Company versus Skyborn. Right, we're getting that next lobby loaded up here in just a moment. In fact, it is loaded up right now. As somebody apparently was calling Gatkill in Twitch chat. But that was definitely an exciting way to open SCS number 120. Very well done by both sides. Sultro really showing something that in that last match. Luharis, are you subbing for someone?
Well, there was no spot in
Oh,
the
okay.
booth.
Oh, yes. That would be a problem. So, as I mentioned before, our next matchup is between Altruistic Trading Company, which is basically Alto and the I guess a mix with East Shaladon Trading Company, and of course Skyborn, the two-time defending champs.
I believe you mean Deadstone.
Deadstone, yes, Deadstone Trading Company. You're right. You're right. Absolutely right. And Skyborn should be on blue. Yes, everything is good. Alright, we should have a timer start here. Oh, we actually should have a timer start right now, actually. Alright, we should have a timer start right now, and I've just notified Water that that should happen. Of course, Water is a first-time referee here, so just making sure that he knows what's up. I guess I'll go ahead and report results to Stefan as well. I guess, actually, no, they've already been reported. Let's see. Has he done so? Yeah, he's already done so. Perfect. So, just as a reminder, Guagadu MC is running the other live stream. He's running the bottom bracket here today. So, if you want to check out Sultro's next match, that'll be on twitch.tv/Guagadu MC. However, our next matchup will be the Altruistic Trading Company versus Skyborn.
I do like the two alto teams. It's very interesting dynamic.
You know, I don't know. Like I've seen Alto a couple times in SCS. I'm a little concerned right now. Like they're starting to get back into things and whatnot. The mix with the Deadstone Trading Company though has yet to bear fruit. Hopefully they'll put on a good showing here today. But I'm just going to be honest here. Just going into this matchup, I'm not expecting them to put more than one kill on the board in this match. I'll be shocked if it goes better than 5-1.
Yeah, I can understand that. But
I'm
I
not
do
trying to
like
be
that.
I'm not trying to be a pessimist or anything like that, but like I just knowing what I know, I'd be shocked if this is anything more than a 5-1 or 5-0. I hate to say it, but yeah.
I think it'll take some time. These are altos, I guess, more newish to the comp scene. So by working out with some more established clans, I'll
and
definitely get the experience I need.
and if you want to know why I think that, this is why right here. This ship right here, the Dirty Core Line, is why I believe it will be 5-1 or 5-0. I'm not saying that they're bad pilots individually, but they're good pilots. But here's the thing: in SCS, this build right here is going to get you killed. Right here,
Yeah.
that build is going to get you killed.
So I'd say the mob build is equally at fault.
Let's see that mob build. Um, yeah, although double flak is not the worst thing in the world, but still, they're doing
There's
something a
zero
little
to zero
different.
power though.
They're relying entirely though on that Hades up top. So one good Artemis shot, and you're pretty much disabling most of Red's potential to do anything really.
Yeah. The Reborn's gonna have a field day against that mob.
Yeah, this is going to be you know what, you could they've got a not a meta galleon, they're going lumber minnow on that galleon. That's interesting.
Oh, I'd say Red is hopelessly outmatched build wise.
Oh, this could be very interesting. I am cringing a little bit inside. The main Engie in me is cringing a little bit inside right now. I'm sorry, but it is. Oh goodness. Flip a coin. If it's heads, you're gonna feel better. That coin can still go flip itself.
I see. What if I just did a front flip?
I don't know.
If I land on my face, that's one thing. If I land and break my leg, that's another thing. How about that?
No. We're not gonna flip the co-caster. No, the co-caster is wonderful today. It's the streamer that is having problems today. This damn sickness needs to go away. Of course, we are locked into loadouts at this point, so we have 3 seconds until we start up this next match, the second round of SCS number 120. Once again, this match will be between the Altruistic Trading Company and Skyborn. Skyborn, the two-time defending champs, going up against Altruistic Trading Company. This match will be on Water Hazard. Water Hazard is a very, very balanced map. Some cover, lots of long-range sniping available. Any build is viable on this map. As we get to the ship callouts, I'll take red, you take blue. Ship number 1 is the Dirty Core Line, piloted by Hungover NG. It is a junker with a Hades up front and mirrored Gat mortar on the sides. Ship number 2 is the Who Needs a Map, piloted by Steambrains. It is a Mobula, Hades Mobula with Hades up top, double flak on the bottom, and double Banshee on the sides. Take it away.
Ship number 3 is the Reborn, piloted by Sinstrom. It is a Mobula with a Hades top, double bottom art, and a Gatling flare top. Ship number 4 is the Steve, piloted by Saldus Bucket. It is a longside Lumberjack Minotaur Gatling with a rear flare and a right side Carronade Hwacha.
There you go, the Steve. That
Kind of
has to be.
Gatling.
Do we need to turn the Steve into a verb, like you got Steved, or something like that? Is that going to be a thing before this tournament ends?
I don't think so.
Yeah, probably not.
But coin flips, they'll always be.
No, no, no! You
So
shut your
I
mouth.
promise you this: next time I pilot a ship, I'm doing good coin flips.
No, no,
Only with Lysanya's coin flips.
no, no! Please don't spare me. As this match is underway, it looks like the blue side, that is Skyborn, is content to just pelt away using their superior long-range tactics. Of course, they have the long-range guns. If you look at the Steve right here, the Steve, of course, running that Lumber and a Minotaur. Now, Minotaurs you don't see very much in SCS, but they are definitely breaking that out for this match.
Minotaur Mob are both long ships, so they're very susceptible.
Yes.
Turning.
And there are definitely two long ships in this matchup, the Mobula and the Junker. A very wise choice, if you ask me at this point, to bring that Minotaur. I don't know if I would have brought it necessarily on this side. However, considering the very thin hull profiles, might not be a bad thing. Although the Gatling is a strange choice on the Galleon.
I imagine it's there to ward off any sort of charge attempt on that side.
True, however, the Junker's going to be getting in close, at least that close. And if you're the Galleon, you might as well just sit back and just go lumber, 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 lumber all day, and just ground and pound. Of course, the Reborn is content.
Just a build error.
Knowing Skyborn, probably not. They probably have a very distinct reason why they're bringing that out, which I'm sure we will find out here in just a moment, as they are moving in. They may be looking for quick hull strips with that Minotaur. That's a possibility. In fact, they are moving in here. They're going to move in on the Who Needs a Map, and Reborn going after the Dirty Core line. Looks like they're going to push the Reborn. Of course, Reborn going up high basically means that if the Steve picks up any balloon pops, it is a guaranteed 1v1 for the Reborn, and the Reborn excels at 1v1s. However, the Dirty Core line moving in very swiftly on the Reborn. Oh, watch that environment, though. Watch that environment. It could come into play. Of course, this is Skyborn, so they probably know that that environment's right behind them. Indeed, they do. However, both red ships moving in. Red still with balloons. That means that the Reborn's in a bad spot right now. I don't know. I'm still questioning that Gatling gun on the Steve. However, they do finally pick up a hull break on the Who Needs a Map. Balloon almost broken. Dirty Core line looking to block. No, he just barely gets over him. Dirty Core line tried to put some tar down. Oh, he tarred himself.
Oh,
the unfortunate self-tar right there, picking up two side engines.
It looked like Red was in a great spot.
Yeah, the Reborn just barely getting out of that, just barely squeezing out at the top of the map. Well done, of course. Well done by Sunstrom. A great job squeezing over the top of the Junker, getting out of a nasty situation.
Yeah.
Again, the Steve. I have to question the Gatling. I hate to bang the drum on this. I hate to pound the table, but the Gatling. Why?
I reaffirm that it's most likely a build error, unless it's something just beyond both our comprehensions.
It could be. We are just mere mortals in the air, Skyborn. I understand. I know how this goes. Oh, they do get a hull break on the Who Needs a Map, and that is the Hades of the Reborn. I do contend, though, that if they had a Hades on board the Steve, that they would already have a kill in play.
Yeah.
They would already have picked up a kill.
Now, I wonder how Hades is going on that mob, because on Red's mob, very few shots are landing.
That is correct. That is correct. Although they do have their Hades is on fire here. I just want to point that out. 2 stacks on it. Looks like they've put that out. But let's keep an eye. Excuse me. Let's keep an eye on the Who Needs a Map. And that Hades is absolutely critical for Red. If Who Needs a Map is not landing their Hades shots, Red has no chance. They literally have no chance if they're not landing that, because they need the Junker to move in. Okay, now they're starting to hit those shots. However, they are hull broken. They are balloon broken as well. They're about to be ship broken if they're not careful. And, oh, a clutch hull rebuild with no pixels. Look at that. No pixels. There are
Indeed.
exactly 0 pixels on the Who Needs a Map. However, they clearly don't need a map right now as they are dead. Dead people need to know maps. 1-0 in favor of Skyborn. Skyborn picks up first blood.
Perhaps instead of falling back, they've gone forward. They could have taken cover in those rocks.
It's a possibility, but in the heat of the moment, sometimes things happen. Meanwhile, the Dirty Core line, a curious decision to rise up there. Very curious decision. I don't know if I would take this engagement. I don't know. If I were them, I would have probably stayed behind cover for a little bit longer. Waited for the Who Needs a Map to spawn in. They have just spawned in, and they're burning those engines very quickly. Yeah, if I was the Dirty Core line, I would have waited about 5 to 10 more seconds in cover. However, no permahull damage, but they do lose that balloon. Uh-oh, Bridge of Doom about to come into play. Watch that Bridge of Doom. It's going to come into play. He's going to bounce off of it. Oh, he bounces, but does not lose hull.
Narrowly averted.
Yes, disaster averted for the Dirty Core line. As I'm sure there are several veterans in the Twitch lobby basically going, yeah, I know all about that Bridge of Doom. As the Who Needs a Map has been hull broken once again and balloon broken. They're just teeing off on the Who Needs a Map. Dirty Core line moving in. They just do not care right now about the Dirty Core line. There's some tar. Actually, that's a good tar right there. The question is, do they pick up any components? They're just sitting. The Steve is sitting right in that tar.
It looks like they're on the edge of it.
Yeah, it looks like they might be. But yeah, the Dirty Core line, about all they're really doing here is tar and Hades. That's it. Who Needs a Map is balloon broken once again. They should go down any second. The Steve is having a field day with them. Oh, wait a minute. Watch the Dirty Core line. They're going in for a ram? Oh, they were hull broken themselves! Oh, goodness! Oh! Oh, my goodness. 2-0 in favor of Skyborn.
A bit too eager on that ram.
Oh, man. This just painful. Painful. Oh my goodness. It was a good idea, just the execution of it was just you gotta know when. That's important. Timing is very important, and Who Needs a Map is pretty much dead. Oh my goodness, the Steve is moving in for a ram kill. Oh, they do get the ram, but not the kill. Oh, that's just almost like just saying,
insult injury.
yeah, that's just basically saying I'll show you a ram kill and going for style points at that point. That it's like, oh, that's I hate to say disrespectful, but that almost was a disrespect ram. That almost was. Like basically saying we don't even need our guns to kill you. We're just going to full speed ahead with the galleon in SCS. That's yeah, that I'm not going to say it was, but that almost was. Oh, wait a minute. Dirty Core line going to make the Steve pay. Down to about 10% perma. Could this be a bit of a turnaround here as Dirty Core line in position to do some work here? And they are hull broken themselves. However, the Steve could get gat killed here if they're not careful. They're down to about 5% perma. The tar cloud cutting off a forward escape, but not much of one. Reborn moving in. They smell blood on the Dirty Core line. They're completely ignoring the Who Needs a Map right now. They're going for the Dirty Core line.
And those Hades shots just missing point blank.
Yeah, you gotta hit those Hades shots. And oh, there's the one shot to the Hades right there. That means that Red's kill potential is effectively nil right now. As the Who Needs a Map is about to get the focus turned on them. And this is why I was worried about Red's comp. Oh, they're going to fall right into the tar cloud. Oh, they are falling right into the tar cloud, and they've just been deleted from this engagement. 3-0 in favor of Skyborn. Dirty Core line unable to take advantage. That should be 4-0 any second. Balloon is down.
Indeed.
4 guns down. 3 engines down. Just basically a hole in a prayer. And I think... I don't think a deity is on the other line. Nope, he is not. 4-0. 4-0 blue.
These build hoists just very incompatible to each other.
Yes. Yeah.
And it's very incompatible for the map.
Yeah, again, I still stand by the point that there's two things wrong here. Number one, the Junker. Period. Hades front with close range gap mortar. Ugh. I mean, I'm sorry, but build choice on that one. Second off, the entire team is revolving around one Hades on the Mobula that they are not hitting. And when that happens, you know, it's just basically, I said before, I'll be shocked if this is anything better than one kill for red, and it looks like that's happening. It's 4-0 in favor of Skyborn. I hate to be a downer when it comes to this sort of stuff, but let's be honest, this match was pretty much over in lobby.
Yeah. Now, the red team, they took the exact same team last week.
Yes.
Same builds and everything. I'm surprised they didn't learn from that, and they didn't change anything at all.
And I've actually been told, I've actually had a chance to sit back and talk with some people about the Dirty Coreline build, and actually that is his ship that he runs all the time. Pubs and whatnot. Just doesn't matter, he runs that ship. Which is fine in pubs. That is a fine ship to run in pubs. Except the problem is, in SCS, that ship is going to get you killed. Who Needs a Map has been hull broken. He's down to about 30% perma. Those Hades shots are landing. There is a difference in this match between both teams. Reborn landing Hades shots. Who Needs a Map is not. Dirty Coreline moving in. They have to. They don't have a choice. We'll try to keep an eye on all of the action here. Dirty Coreline. Balloon broken. Who Needs a Map? Hull broken. Hades missing. Just unfortunate as the Dirty Coreline has been hull broken. That should be GG, and it is. Yeah, there it is. 5-0 in favor of Skyborn. I hate to say it, but I don't think that match was ever in doubt.
Oh, it really the Mobula actually had DC at the very end.
No, actually, that's a bit of a victory lap thing right there. He basically said we're done, and he just disconnected after the victory screen. Yeah, so that shows when that happens. So it shows as a disconnect, but no, he was there. All right. So we're about to get our next match lobby sorted out here. As Skyborn moves on to the winners finals to meet Clan. And to update everybody on the other bracket, let's see if there's an update. No, there's no update from the other match just yet. That means that Eschauld Trading Company and Sultro are still going on. You can catch that match as a reminder on twitch.tv/SquadGudoMC, but our next match will be the winners final. The winners final will be between Skyborn, the defending champions, two-time defending champions, and Clan.
You know, if that's played properly in the brackets, you could have two Alto teams fighting each other. Oh, what I'd give to cast that match.
Well, if things break right, in fact, let's take a look at the brackets here.
Yeah, if
the Eschauld Sultro,
can beat Eschauld on.
I would say that would be likely.
Indeed.
Yeah, I would say 70-30 in favor of Sultro.
Yeah, but what I'd give to see that match.
Of course, you can always catch the replays on the official Sunday Community Skirmish channel, which, by the way, I need to upload the SCS 119 matches to the SCS channel. I really should. I should do that after this SCS is finished. In fact, I'll try to get the 120s up as well.
I don't know. You sound a little sick. You should just take it easy, I think, for now.
Well, actually, it doesn't take much to get it done. I mean, it just takes a little bit of splicing and hit the upload button and you're done. I just forgot to do it with 119 is all. Doesn't take very long to do it. Of course, we are in lobby now. In this matchup, I believe Skyborn will be red in this matchup. Let's double check the brackets. Yes, Skyborn will be red. Clan will be blue. And of course, a big thank you to everybody tuning in here on twitch.tv/thatLysanya Thank you so much for tuning in to Sunday Community Skirmish number 120, as we are prepping for the winners final between Skyborn and Clan.
Hopefully this is a more closer match than last one.
Yeah, hopefully so. And let's see if we can get an update while we are waiting. Still no update from the East Shoulder Trading Company versus Sultro. Let me see if I can get an update here from Guagadu. I'll go ahead and poke him. Let's see if we can get one. Alright, as Clan is loading into lobby right now. Whoa, wait a minute. Arias is making a return to SCS. Haven't seen him pick up here.
Wait,
and yeah, Arias is back in SCS here. Look at him. He's subbing for Clan. And an update from the other bracket, Sultro's leading 4-3 in their opening matchup of the Road to Redemption over East Sheldon Trading Company. Alright, so that is a very close matchup over there.
Indeed. Also, this is a Clan team, but it's only half Clan.
That would mean that it would be Clan sub today. They did not request the sub side of it, so yeah. That's okay though. It is good to see Arias back in SCS though. Arias is definitely no stranger to SCS, having participated on winning teams, piloted for winning teams. Of course, if you're a writer and you show up, that's definitely a recipe for winning.
Yes.
Although, anymore these days, showing up on a Skyborn ship has been a recipe for winning, so
let's just hope we never see the unholy combination of Rider Skyborn team.
Oh, Nightmare Fuel, just pour it right over this live stream, why don't you?
Like, we'll take Finks's,
Oh, no.
Strums.
No, I'm gonna have nightmares tonight. No, stop it, you.
Oh, but could you imagine that?
It would be great to cast and just say, if you want to run a Mind Squid, this is how you run a Mind Squid, folks, and just follow him around all match long. That would be great for an instructional how-to video, but for SCS, just oof.
Oh, I think it'd be beautiful. I'd love to see that. Finks, if you're watching, and Sister, if you ever see this replay, or if you're stream sniping, I would love to see that.
Of course, I do.
My dreams.
Of course, I do upload the raw footage of the SCS broadcast to my Twitch channel. I mean, excuse me, to my YouTube channel, which you can find right underneath my live stream here. You can find it right underneath. There's a link to it, and if you want to ever catch the lobby banter between myself and Luharis, or any of my co-casters, you can check that out on my YouTube channel. If you want to hear us talk about lobby decisions and whatnot, definitely check out that broadcast. Of course, if you're already here, you're already checking out that broadcast.
If you ever see something beautiful and you have to just see it again.
Of course.
See it again.
Of course. But of course, a big thank you to everybody tuning in on the live stream and the replay here at twitch.tv/thatLysanya Thank you for tuning in to Lysanya's Lounge here at Sunday Community Skirmish number 120 as we are preparing for the winners final between Skyborn and Clan Clan. We got 1 minute until ship lock, and Skyborn has decided, you know what, we're good. And they are bringing a spy. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. We got dueling spires, dueling Pyrrha Spire. Are they running the same thing?
Is that a Hades Midian?
That is a good question. Let's see. That is a Meta Midian over there. That is a Hades Midian. Ooh, we got some spicy things going on Clan Clan side. That is also a mine launcher on that spire. They're going Hades, 3 Hades on the Clan Clan side with a mine launcher to boot.
Oh, this will be beautiful.
This is a very interesting combination for Paritan Rumble. I'm not saying I don't like it, but this is a very interesting combination. Of course, against Spires, it is a good choice. Spires are very vulnerable to Hades. I am interested to see how this plays out. Of course, the Victor is going to have a field day against both of these ships if Clan Clan is not careful.
I don't know. I think those mines, if placed well enough, do more.
Yeah, the mines are going to be key for the Jib. That is true. The mines are going to be crucial, and the timing of the Hwacha as well. If they can get a good Hwacha off on the Pyramidian, I would say if anything, they should save that Hwacha for the Pyramidian. The Victor. I don't know. This is going to be very interesting. I like the call from a tactical standpoint, but from an execution standpoint, who knows what's going to happen. As we load into our next match, Paritan Rumble. Paritan Rumble is a veteran's favorite match, which, by the way, big news, exciting news. If you caught the Dev Fireside chat, Paritan Rumble 4v4 is coming tomorrow. Patch day awaits us, folks.
Oh, please no.
We will actually talk about that before the grand finals, or excuse me, before the Road to Redemption finals. We'll get to that in a bit. I'll take red, you take blue. Ship number 1 is the Victor, piloted by Sunstrom. It is a Metamidian Gat Mortar with a Banshee and a Flare on the side. Ship number 2 is the Plastic, piloted by Saldus Bucket. It is a Brawlspire, Hwacha, Gatling, and Flak. Take it away.
Ship number 3 is the Jib, piloted by Infinity Omelet. It is a top Hades Artemis with a bottom Hwacha mine. Ship number 4 is the 45 Special, piloted by Richard Lamoon. It is a double Hades front and Artemis side with a back left Banshee.
There you go. And I gotta say, though, a part of me really wants to see what this double Hades, the Hades Midian, has in store for us. I am very, very interested, especially on Paritan Rumble. It's a very interesting choice on a map that favors close-range combat. Yet, Spires are weak against Hades. I'm interested to see if they can make this work on such a tight map. That Pyramidian, of course, I do think that the Jib is going to be the key to this matchup. Oh, look at the Victor. I like this positioning. They're going to use the Plastic as bait. I love this call. Look at the Victor just waiting in the wings. I love this call.
Oh, it's super sneaky.
Oh, that is a beautiful play right there. They're just going to sit there as the 45 Special backs up. Victor, the Victor decides they're going to move out. They've decided that they no longer need the... Nope, they're just going to spot. Just going to spot. However, I believe that the Jib probably noticed them, because they did turn towards the Victor. So, we have a pause. Okay. We do have a pause, no shots out. We did have spots out, so that's a surprising pause. Oh, there was a disconnect involved. That's a bit of a surprising pause, although a gentlemanly pause is also allowed. So it looks like the gentlemanly pause kicked in before the full pause was granted. Looks like he is back in. We should have a restart. And there's the restart call. So we should see fireworks here any second. And this grand finals, or excuse me, not grand finals, this is the winners final. This winners final is underway.
I heard the Jib saw them. They're turning away.
Yeah, oh, I don't like this. I don't like this from the Jib. This is what the Victor wanted. This is what the Victor wanted. Here he comes. That mortar is, yeah, there it goes. Yep, that should pick up the Jib right there. Indeed it does. 1-0 in favor of red. Skyborn on the board. Meanwhile, the 45 special is caught out on an island. This is going to be the one weakness for Clan. That is a double Hades Pyramidion, and they just absolutely got deleted from this match. 2-0 in favor of Skyborn, just like that. My goodness.
Cool.
Victor with the flawless approach on that. Just brilliant teamwork right there. Wow. Skyborn putting on a clinic how-to instructional video on how to Paritan so far.
Indeed they are. Oh, from the other match, it looks like Sultro did beat East Shaldon.
Yes, they did. 5-4, a very close matchup, much closer than I would have expected. But yes, Sultro is moving on to face the Altruistic Training Company in the next round of the Road to Redemption. However, our winner's final matchup continues. That means we will have a bit of a pause after this match to wait for the Road to Redemption to complete. So, after this matchup, we will be awaiting the next matchup. We will be awaiting the winner of the Altruistic Training Company and Sultro. But for right now, we'll stick with this matchup. We'll stick with the winner's final. It is Skyborn versus Clan, for those of you just tuning in. As the Jib is moving up, they really need to be... Now, with Clan set up, they need to be very patient. They need to be very, very patient, and Victor is in no position to really flank right now. So this is good for Clan right now. This is just basically use your Hades, take pot shots, take out the balloon or the hull, just do something to the plastic while you can, because you're not going to have this window open for very long. Victor, meanwhile, they're starting low. Do they have a Hydro on board? They do have a Hydro on board, the Victor, so they can do things. They can do things from that position. Plastic deciding to move along there. Oh, I see this play. They want the Jib to move up. They want the hull break on the plastic. But if they play it patient, they're going to win this engagement. If they play it patient, this is what Clan wants. They want to play it patient. Don't move up. Just stay right there if you're Clan. They're doing exactly what they need to do. Stay put. Just take the Hades shots. And it looks like Plastic has some cover. They have some hard cover, so they're in good shape. Victor, meanwhile, waiting for a push-up. If they know what's going on here, Clan might be content to just keep it parked right there. I don't like this push-up by the Jib. I don't like it. Even though it's a subtle move up, I don't like it. The Victor could get a clean line on the Jib. I don't like this push.
I feel like we're trying to expose that spire. Hit from 2 angles.
Now, that's a possibility. However, again, if the Jib pushes up too far, the Victor's just going to make a beeline for the Jib. The subtle push is one thing, but yeah, they backed off, and the Victor's moving around the corner. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of if they moved up any further. Looks like Jib saw it coming. They're going to back up here as they bounce off the floor. Victor, meanwhile, trying to move in. However, the Victor has been hull broken. This is what they're looking for. An unfortunate hull break. They hit the environment. The Victor falling prey to baiting tactics from the Clan. A good job right there.
Indeed.
By Clan. However, the plastic is moving in at this point. They pick it up 1v2, 3-0 in favor of red. However, the 45 special moving in. They are trying to make the best of it. They might get it, even with the point-blank Hades. They do pick it up 3-1. Clan on the board. Victor, meanwhile, moving on the back of the 45 special. 45 special does not have tar, so that means that they are exposed on their back. However, they should be okay. Oh, I spoke too soon. That is very unfortunate. Oh my goodness, what happened there? What happened there? Was that pilot error?
It looks like it.
Wow. Very surprising to see that happen. You don't see that very often from Clan. Then again, That's
As
what
long as it's
happens in
classified as
Paritan.
ship.
Oh,
Well,
then again, this is Paritan Rumble. Paritan Rumble is infamous for people who, if you don't pay attention to what's around you, if you don't pay attention to the environment, you will have a very bad day when it comes to ramming into things. And that seems to be what happened there. They just had a very bad day on the wheel, and they're very dead for it. 4-1 in favor of Skyborn, who is looking to advance to another grand finals. The two-time defending champs looking to get to yet another one.
I do wonder. Do you think they'll suicide out that Pyrrha?
I don't think so. I I I don't think so. I think they're content to play it out. Although that is a good question. Although that is a
awkward 2v1.
that is a very good question. On Paritan, I would question the suicide just because it is a fairly small map, 2,000 by 2,000 meters. I don't know. That's a tough call. Good job by the Victor. Blocking. Oh, wait a minute. Victor now in no position to assist. Plastic could pay for it. They are hull broken. 45 Special looking to move into Ram. They do not get the Ram. However, they have sandwiched the Plastic. However, unfortunately for the 45 Special, they themselves could be sandwiched. The Victor now has the right side of the 45 Special, where they have no guns. The Plastic is hull broken. Victor moving in on the Spire here. Looks like they're going full speed ahead for the Jib. I like the call. I like the call. This could be match. I like the call. They're using the Spire as pseudo cover, and that will be match. That'll do it. 5-1 in favor of Skyborn, the two-time defending champs looking to go 3 in a row here as they win the winners final 5-1 over Clan Clan. And now we will be awaiting the winner of the match that's going on Guagadu's stream, twitch.tv/GuagaduMC, currently contested between the Altruistic Trading Company and Sultro. And we will update the other live stream as to what's going on right now.
Well, we can say with certainty that we will be seeing an Alto match.
And we may be in for a bit of a wait here, folks. So bear with us as the Road to Redemption is continuing over on twitch.tv/GuagaduMC between Altruistic Trading Company and Sultro. For right now, though, we will be awaiting the winner of that match. The winner of that match will face Clan Clan in the Road to Redemption final. And, of course, the winner of that match will go on to face Skyborn in the Grand Finals. Skyborn, of course, the two-time defending champions, looking to go 3 in a row.
Now, I don't want to call it, but I'm going to call it and say the Sultro team would win that match between Altruistic and Sultro.
I would think so as well, except for one important note here. It was 5-4 against Sheldon Trading Company. I don't know. It could be anybody's matchup. However, I would say that Sultro should be the favorite. Yeah, I would agree with that.
Did have a very good showing against Skibo.
That they did.
Versus Alto's lacking performance.
Yeah, and thus far in the tournament, Sultro is the only team that has given Skyborn a run for its money so far. They actually had a 3-0 lead in the first matchup of the day before Skyborn stormed back to win 5-3. Other than that, it's been all Skyborn this tournament so far. For those of you just tuning in, thank you so much for tuning in to Lysanya's Lounge here at twitch.tv/thatlysanyaguy. We are awaiting the Road to Redemption to continue. Basically, we are awaiting the winner of the matchup between the Altruistic Trading Company and Sultro. The winner of that match will go on to our next match against Clan Clan. So let's start breaking some stuff down here. Let's kind of take a trip down memory lane in a way to kind of set up the potential for a grand finals. Let's look at each team that's still in the tournament: Altruistic Trading Company, Sultro, and Clan Clan, and let's look and see if anybody wants to dethrone Skyborn and prevent them from going 3 in a row. What do these teams really need to do here, especially when the grand finals? In fact, let's check the grand finals matchups. Match number 1 would be on Canyon Ambush. Match number 2 would be on Northern Fjords. If you're going to beat Skyborn, what do you do? Obviously, with Canyon Ambush, closer range maps seem to not favor Skyborn as much. So let's talk about this from, say, Sultro's perspective. Do you do the same strategy as you did in match 1, except do it better? Do you do something a little different? What do you do? Let's just run through some scenarios here.
I think if I was in Salter's shoes, I would do something very similar, but I don't think the Carrowfish was the best call because that left them defenseless against Apira. So perhaps if Saltro were to take a similar approach, but tweak the loadouts a bit, then they have a very solid shot of winning the Canyon.
I don't know about that. I'm not 100% sure about that because actually I think it's the other way around. I think that the Junker was might have been an interesting call there. I mean, the Triple Artemis, yes, but I don't know if Junker itself was the right call in that situation because you have to get so close, and the Pyramidion excels in short-range combat. I don't know. I might have considered something else as opposed to the Junker in that situation. I like the Blenderfish. The Blenderfish did some work early on in that, setting up Galleon kill after Galleon kill. It picked up, basically, it set up 2 Galleon kills. Just the Pyramidion, like you said, did work, and I don't know if the Junker was the right call to deal with them, especially Triple Artemis against it.
I thought the Junker was meant to deter the Galleon with its 4 watches.
Yeah, one of those ships I would agree probably needed to change. But yeah, I think they had the right idea.
Correct, but both ships on their own were good.
Yeah, yeah. I think the main thing with Sultro, right idea, maybe the wrong combination. I think we're both trying to say that the wrong combination that they're using there, the wrong combination of ships, and maybe tweaking some loadouts here or there. But the right idea overall.
Yeah. Perhaps instead of taking a Triple Art Junker, a Carrot could have worked.
Carrot would have been an interesting choice. I don't know if a Carrot... if you're going to go with that, I would have replaced the Blenderfish with the Carrot at that point. I don't know. Just that it's a tough call, really, against when you have a experienced pilot who knows what they're doing in Solidus Bucket, or who was it? Was it Solidus Bucket that was piloting that?
I believe so.
Gosh, now, my memory escapes me right now. I think it was Solidus. In fact, I believe it was. But anyway, the point I'm trying to make here is that I think the Pyramidion would have been okay, but I don't know if the Pyramidion is necessarily the Carrot is the right call for that situation. If you go with the Carrot, though, I think at that point you do replace the Junker.
Yeah.
I think at that point you almost have to. The Triple Artemis Junker, at least, has to get replaced. That's tough.
Junker
I might have considered a Mobula there, honestly. A mid-range Mobula. As opposed to the Junker. That might have been an interesting call. Anyway, let's come back to them for a moment. Let's actually proceed to some of the other teams here in the tournament. Let's look at what happened in the last match with Clan Clan. If Clan Clan wants to beat Skyborn and prevent them from going 3 in a row, what would Clan Clan need to do differently?
Well, Clan Clan needs to, I think, they need to work on not being baited in situations. They also need to work on being very dynamic with targets. They can't just lock onto a target and ignore the other one.
I
I feel like
think there's a bigger. I think there's a. I think there's a bigger problem with that. They were doing too much. I think doing too much reacting in that last match was definitely a problem. However, I think if they're going to be more reactive in their mindset, going with three Hades in that matchup was definitely not the right call. I think going with the lobby calls that they made, the double Hades Pyramidion, if they're going to have that mindset, was probably not the right call.
Yeah.
If they're going to go reactive in their mindset, double Hades probably not the right call. Hades Artemis would have been an interesting call. But again, I don't think that would have mattered. I think they needed to go with a whole different approach and definitely not Aspire
It's like
if
the
they're going
weapons they
reactive.
brought were just far too close range for the shipped map they were fighting on.
Yeah, I think lobby decisions were a worse were a more egregious than anything that happened in match in that situation, just because of the mindset they were taking into the match. Which I hate to say that at Clan, but I'm thinking that's probably the biggest problem. But let's move on to say the altruistic trading company. Let's talk about them if they want to get. Although you already know my answer to this.
If they want to get that, I'd just say completely ditch the two builds they're using and just take something else. Those builds we've seen now 2 weeks just
Lobby,
don't
lobby,
work.
lobby, lobby, lobby.
They just don't work.
Yes, lobby.
Not as a pair, not on their own. Something has to change, and it has to be something big.
Yes, lobby needs to change, especially that junker. That junker needs to get some quick fixes and fast.
Yeah, like perhaps put two arts to complement the Hades on the side, and then use your left or right for close range.
But see, at that point, why not just put... If you're going to go with a Hades there, if you're going to put a Hades on the front, you might as well go with a Mobula. I mean, at that point, why even bother with the Hades?
Double art is a viable junker build.
Yes, but the Hades would be on one side at that point, as opposed to the front. Because you're not going to put a Hades... Because Hades with Gap Mortar is just asking for trouble at close range. It really is. At that point, you're a sideways Pyramidion with no ramming power.
This is true. But we can't agree. Something big has to change for that team.
Yeah, I would say right now, most likely scenario, Sultro's going to go on to the Road Redemption final to face Clan. I would say most likely, although that match has taken a little while. I'm very surprised. Let's actually see if we can get an update from that other match. Of course, we do have the next lobby loaded up, so we should probably jump over there.
That would be wise.
All right, might as well get into the lobby. I mean, when we've got nothing else to do other than fill dead air at this point. But let's see if we can get an update though. There he is. Let's see if Guagadu will feed us a update. I'm sure we will get one. Come on, Guagadu, hook a brother up. Hook a brother up with an update.
Lysanya, please stop.
No.
Please.
You stop with the coin flips nonsense.
Oh, coin flips! I forgot about those.
No! No! God, no!
Speaking of coin flips.
Hey, good to see Chaos 3003 here on Lysanya's Lounge here today. Alright, let's see. Guagadu has not updated us just yet, which means that there must be an active engagement going on the other live stream. Which, after their match ends, the rest of the tournament will be held here on twitch.tv/thatlysanya guys. So the rest of the tournament, the Road to Redemption Finals and the Grand Finals will be held on this channel. That means we should be seeing an influx of viewers here very soon.
How many viewers do we have at the moment?
Currently, we have 14, I believe. Let me check. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 15 viewers right now.
Oh, nice.
That's not bad. That is not bad. I guess I should kind of do a breaking news type of thing at this point. Let's actually go ahead and talk about, if we're going to fill dead air, let's talk about the upcoming patch. Patch day is tomorrow. Praise Patch Day. And yes, it is a patch.
From experience, I don't like patches.
Well, here's the thing. This is a patch that has made even a true Jedi happy. That should say something.
I understand, but let's remember this. A VIP, new content.
Yes, yes.
We're all
Oh,
super happy,
update. Hang on a second.
So painful.
Update, hang on a second. 4.0 Sultro currently over the Altruistic Trading Company. Not a surprise so far.
Indeed.
But yes, Sultro. Well, actually, we'll get back to Sultro in just a second. Yes, patch day upcoming. It's coming tomorrow, which means, of course, we will have server downtime, which means we will have the patch upcoming. Big changes coming. VIP. VIP is going to get some big changes. Actually, it's not just because of voice pack. VIP is getting changes. The 135 format that's been pushed on the forums is happening in VIP. Yes, he is getting his voice pack in the game.
Yeah, now,
he is.
The VIP changes, Tench is right, but I feel like it's going to break VIP even further.
How so?
Well, you see, now that escort ships are worth points, instead of trying to fight the VIP, just take a entire team of kill ships, and then just farm kills on 1 or 2 ships. If you just hard counter, 4 ships just hard counter to 1, then you just farm kills on the escorts and win like that.
I still think it's a better solution though than the current format in which you could take a squid, run around all day, and not even bother engaging. To me, that's a not fun mode. That's not to say that you can't hard counter it, but it's a not fun mode. Especially in pubs when you're dealing with unpredictable pilots and whatnot. I think it, to a degree, fixes that problem.
It fixes that, but creates its own new set of problems. It also requires all pilots to be very competent, otherwise a single bad pilot just tears apart the entire game.
Implying that that doesn't happen in other matches.
It does, but I feel like VIP exasperates that. If a VIP could farm kills on escorts.
But the VIP kills on escorts don't give bonus points.
They do.
No, the from what I understand, although VIP kills on escorts are points, VIP kills are not bonus points against escorts unless the VIP kills the VIP.
Ah, okay.
So, that's still bonus points, and it's to 15, if I remember correctly. It's 135. So, killing VIP is still the same way, it's just that you need 15 escort kills versus 5 VIP escort to VIP kills versus 3 VIP to VIP kills. It's still the same thing, except that now they're adding in the escort kills matter. At least in some sense. So it's not where they can just sit there and farm it all day. If your VIP is better than them farming your escort, you can still... It's basically a 3-to-1 ratio, is what it is. So... I don't think it's going to be that as bad as you think it is. Also, Skyball is coming.
I don't get what Skyball is. I've heard a ton of hype about it, but I've never actually had a chance to get into a dev app and try it out.
Well, now's your chance. Starting on Monday. On Monday, it is coming to the live app. It is going to be released, and it is going to be fun. I've tried it out a couple times. It is definitely, in my opinion, a nice change of pace. It is basically everybody people can be a wizard now, Harry, except it's on airships as opposed to brooms. That's basically what it is.
Well, I've heard a lot of people comparing it to Rocket League.
In a sense, except that you have to park the ball in the goal as opposed to just put the ball in the goal. But similar. Of course, there are other changes as well. The one major quip that I have with the patch upcoming, the Mobula is getting nerfed, but not the nerf I was looking for.
Well, I thought it was being rebalanced. I thought it was saying its gunner was reverted.
It's not, from what I've heard. I've actually heard it's not. In fact, it's being nerfed in that the vertical mobility has been nerfed.
Oh, what really?
Yeah, which kind of has me a bit annoyed because that's the one
What?
change I did not want to see on the Mobula. I wanted to see it
Didn't
get
you just bounce
squishier.
it out? Like how?
I wanted it to be squishier, like less, maybe less armor.
Well, I can see
Uh,
that, but if they're nerfing it again, are they buffing something back up?
I don't think so. I think it's just a straight nerf to vertical
But
mobility. I think so. I'll have to
oh
check the. We'll
wow.
have to check the patch notes when they happen. But from what I've heard, it is a straight vertical mobility nerf with no buff,
Oh,
no
that's
rework.
going to change some things.
Yeah,
I can definitely Skype. I won't be happy about that.
yeah, no kidding. Oh wow! Wait a second here. Um, Breaking news on the other match here. It is 3-4 now.
Oh really?
Altruistic Trading Company starting to come back.
Oh, is a meat grind being set up?
Make it 4-4.
Oh wow.
Okay, now we got some drama.
Oh wow.
Remember match number one. Soltro blew a 3-0 lead. They've just blown a 4-0 lead now against Altruistic Trading Company. That is a bit of a surprise.
Oh, what match are
Man,
they on?
that's wow. I am shocked by that. Altruistic Trading Company of any team I would have been surprised. But then again, going only winning 5-4 against Eshold Trading Company was a bit of a surprise to me as well after what they did to Skyborn. Is this a question of can Soltro finish? Can they actually finish a match? It looks like they're going out to big leads and then blowing them.
Hmm. That is an issue.
That it is. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. In before, that's what she said. And oh, wait a minute! We now have a final. Soltro wins 4-4 on tiebreaker.
Oh wow, really?
Wow, there was some drama in that last match there. Altruistic Trading Company with a furious comeback, but unfortunately they are eliminated from SCS number 120,
And
going down 4-4 by tiebreaker.
was the final engagement still going on? Was there any engagement? Because wouldn't that force a overtime?
They might have been in the overtime when the fourth kill happened.
All right.
Yeah, in fact, I believe there was overtime going on at that point. Somebody else can confirm for me, but I believe overtime happened and the full overtime happened. Somebody please confirm. But for those of you just tuning in, thank you so much for tuning into Lysanya's Lounge here on twitch.tv/thatLysanya guy. For those of you just tuning in, you watched a barn burner of a comeback by Altruistic Trading Company. However, they came up just a bit short against Soltro, moving on by tiebreaker 4-4 over Altruistic Trading Company. Soltro becoming almost the storyline of this tournament, putting on good, entertaining matches, but just struggling to finish matches.
Indeed.
As we are now preparing for the Road to Redemption finals between Clan and Soltro, my goodness. At the very least, at least Soltro is giving us some excitement here today, but you hate to see them just absolutely fall apart when they have a good lead. This is
I know.
now, yeah, this
I
is
really want
multiple
to
times.
analyze that too. I want to see just where they went wrong.
I would love to see that as well. You know what? I would love to just jump in there. Oh goodness, I would just love to pull it up on the side, mute it, and just see what's going on. I really should, but then again, I don't want to pull away from the coverage here. But I kind of want to have that little side window going on, going, what happened? What happened? What happened? I need to see what happened.
Actually, I got a message from someone who was in that match. Apparently, they got 4 kills all in overtime.
Altruistic Trading Company?
Apparently.
That should not happen unless they were meat grinding the 4 kills. Did they meat grind the 4 kills?
I don't know. I mean, I'm trying to not give out information and take information, so that's all I know or heard.
That's the only way that they could get all 4 kills in overtime, because you can't get, if they picked up two kills and there's no active engagement, that's the match. It's not 3 straight minutes. It's the end of the match if there's no active engagement. So there had to have been a bit of a meat grind involved, somewhere involved. I would love to see if that was a Fast and Furious comeback in overtime. I would have loved. Oh, Huskar's confirming that was a meat grind involved, a pure meat grind.
Then I'm kind of disappointed with the time limit there. That time limit should have been extended, I think. If it was an active meat grind.
Yeah, but if there is a 3 minute hard timer as far as overtime, so once that overtime ends, it doesn't matter if there's an active engagement or not. It's over.
I understand, but I feel like in
Oh, believe me.
if there's an active
Yeah.
engagement, it should be finished.
Believe me, there is a part of me that wishes that too. However, I definitely, I definitely would love to see that in a 0-0. Because that coin flip can go flip itself. I don't like
Speaking of
to.
coin flip.
No, let me finish my thought though. Again, I know I'm on my soapbox right now, but personally, I think that 0-0 ties should be completely and utterly outlawed. You should at least play the first kill. I know. I'm probably going to get a reprimand from Stefan at some point about this. He's probably going to tell me, Lysanya, stop getting on your soapbox in the middle of SCS and talking about the damn coin flips. But hey, if you guys keep bringing it up, I'm going to keep bringing it up.
Don't worry, I will bring it up as much as I can.
You and Tutu, I know.
As much as I can.
As long as it doesn't happen in the grand finals. Hey, look! No Clash at Blackcliff on grand finals. Hey, I'm safe. It's okay, folks. There will be no coin flip.
I don't know. Now, what if it was Paritan, and they're all like hiding low, and they're both waiting for each other?
Flares and coin flips. Screw you, Luharis. Get down here.
There was though the other last one that casted or co-casted. I called it there'd be a coin flip, and there was.
Yeah, that is true. Wait, which one was that? Was that the most recent one?
That was one where I believe East Chaldon conceded to.
Oh, that one. Yeah, Clan. Yeah. That reminds me, I need to go back and watch some of the other streams and see what happened, especially this most recent one. I would love to see what happened with Sultro and those other matches. I kind of want to. Again, I'm sitting here going, I want to see what happened in those other matches. I want to get some insight into what happened with Sultro, but I can't. Coin flips are a necessary evil. No, I disagree completely.
Coin flips are the best.
Coin flips are not a necessary evil, in my opinion. In fact, they are an unnecessary evil. But then again, I understand why they exist, because people want to get stuff done in a timely manner. I do get that because of the Euro time zones, but still, in a competitive environment, just chance should not be a part of deciding. Like, luck can be a part of it, but it should not be the reason why you win or lose a match. That's my personal opinion. It should not be the reason. Skill should be involved in the luck. Huskar is declaring he needs to sleep. Let me just tell you, I have had 6 hours of sleep in the last 2 days. It has been a rough...
Dear.
Yeah, it has been that bad with how I'm feeling right now, so...
You know, listen, after this, we'll exit the lounge, take you to a cafe, get some coffee.
I'm actually not a coffee drinker, so I can't really...
Get some tea.
Yeah, tea I can do. Yeah, tea is good. But no, not coffee for me. I'm not a coffee drinker. I'll do tea.
Get some tea. Get some biscuits.
Nice hot herbal tea. That'd be great.
Some chamomile tea.
I don't think I've had that.
Oh really? It's really nice. Go away, unwind. I'm
gonna have to go look that up. Yeah, I am actually a little bit under the weather here today. I've actually had a very, very rough week, and I think that stress has gotten to me a bit. Truth be told, stress, lack of sleep, just from the stress, and I'm starting to wonder if I have sleep apnea. Like, it's I'm actually going to be going next week to see if I have a sleeping disorder or whatnot. I'm going to see if I do.
It sounds kind of like insomnia.
It could be, but I'm definitely going to get that checked out. And I agree, tea is better than coffee. I do agree 100%.
I don't know.
But I'm
Personally,
going.
I
I'm
don't.
going to get a one of those like sleep studies or whatnot to figure out, hey, what's going on. So you probably will not see me. I haven't scheduled it yet. I'm scheduling it on Monday, so that's why you see all the TBDs on my stream.
Oh, I just got a message by someone watching the stream.
Hmm?
Apparently, I pronounced the T wrong.
Apparently, you
It's
what?
pronounced the T wrong. It's chamomile.
Chamomile. There you go. Okay.
Yep.
But yeah, I'm definitely going to go get a sleep study done this upcoming week. So hopefully it's nothing serious.
Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully not. I think from what I've heard though, I think I'm suffering from sleep apnea. Beyond that, I don't know. But with that said,
Now I dare
just
say
doing the full
it's
thing. At that
all the
point, I might as
streams you
well.
do. You just stream way too much. Just gotta take a break, maybe.
Well, I don't know just yet. First off, I want to figure out like what's going on. Like, there's going to be one night where you will not see me online. Like, I will not be streaming. Period.
All right.
That's because of the sleep study. So I'm going to be. Well, actually, that's what we were waiting on was the other match to end, and it has ended. For those of you just tuning in, we were waiting for Soltro to load into lobby. They should be. Oh, hey, there we go. Okay, so we're jumping in a different lobby here.
Indeed, we are.
Okay, there we go. Now we have clarification. Water to Me has loaded into the other lobby, so now we are going to take care of that. Yes, I'm sure you guys are. I've been told to get in here. Yes, they won on first kill. That is correct. And of course, a big thanks to Guagadu MC for running the other live stream. The Road to Redemption final is about to start right now. Lobby timer started. See, water. Why would you do this to me? Why am not a nut job? You are full of something that is not water. Oh, and we have a large audience. We have doubled our audience here going into the Road to Redemption final. So big thanks to everybody just tuning in here to twitch.tv/that Lysanya guy. Thank you for tuning in to Sunday Community Skirmish number 120. But yeah, I do apologize about the schedule, folks. I am actually going to update that most likely on Monday once I know when that sleep panel is going to be ordered. I'm hoping it's going to be ordered on Wednesday at the earliest. I mean, at the latest. Excuse me. We'll see. We will definitely see. Um, but yeah, if you guys, if I suddenly just if days suddenly disappear off my schedule, you'll know. But if I'm back in action Thursday, then that means that if I'm back in action Wednesday, like if I'm only off for one day, then everything's fine. But you'll see that schedule updated on Monday most likely.
Well, should you need someone to cover your casting and co-casting, I'll be there.
I'm sorry, say again.
Should you need someone to help you co-cast or cast in your absence, I will be there.
Outstanding. Yeah,
Or here.
and we actually have a couple of new streamers back in the game now. Water to Me actually just started up his live stream a couple weeks ago. Um, he, of course, got his start here on Lysanya's Lounge, and very happy to see more streamers involved. And Water It's Me definitely has been in line for getting up a stream and doing some Sunday Community Skirmish things like that. He's also done bottom bracket a couple of SCSs, and also let's see who else. I Eat Bugs starting to get into the streaming game now. He
Oh,
is,
okay.
yeah.
I was kind of taken aback by when you said that. I was like, whoa.
No, I Eat Bugs is going to be streaming here. He's actually done his. I helped him with a test stream just to make sure that everything was in working order, and everything appears to be in working order on his end. So you should see him stream things if he's not already doing so in the near future. So we've got a good lineup of streamers. Also, we also got a heads up from somebody who did. What was it? Oh gosh, Smite tournaments, offering his services to do streaming as well. So there's definitely a good roster of streamers coming in now. So if I have to take a week off to take care of things, no big deal. And Luharis Senpai, Kohai is asking for you. Oh my goodness, they're asking for Senpai attention here. Oh, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Let's not flood chat, please, if you would. Yeah, don't do that though.
Okay, I
Yeah,
apologize.
yeah, no, it's fine, it's fine. Just don't because the referee needs to keep that clean. But yeah, they are begging for attention. Well, guess what, guys? You've got it. Except for the fact that Senpai will avert his gaze
Oh.
if you do not perform.
Well, you see, Kohai has noticed his senpais. But Senpai.
Senpais have yet to decide if they are going to notice Kohais.
Yeah, well, you see,
Kohais need to perform.
Like the intermediate senpais, I guess you could say.
Kohais need to perform in order to be noticed. That's how that works.
Okay.
Yeah, so if they perform, senpais will turn their gaze towards Kohais.
Well, you see, I'm like the Kohai below them who's trying to notice senpai.
Ah,
it's
okay.
It's like a sandwich kind of thing.
Oh goodness, no, this is a mature stream, but let's not go into the sandwich.
I meant like a graph. You
No,
know,
no.
Top down.
Oh, look at this graph. Oh, okay.
Lysanya, where were you going with that?
I don't know. I was going places that your mind was probably thinking.
I was not going that direction.
It's okay.
Lysanya, kindly.
The blue team should change their ship names to the casters in today's good stream. Yeah, they already have. No, it's okay. Guagadu. It's okay. Yeah, believe me. I am efforting here today, so believe me, I understand. I am efforting a bit here today with today's live stream. Like I said, I'm a bit under the weather here today. Getting some things sorted out. I'm pushing through, guys. I'm doing the best I can. So bear with me here today, folks. I promise I will do the best I can. And this next matchup, the Road to Redemption Finals, will be on Fight Over Fernfeld. Fight Over Fernfeld. She sells seashells by the seashore. There we go. Okay, I'll take red. You take blue. Ship number 1 is the 45 Special, piloted by Richard Lamoon. It is a Pyramidian, double Hades Pyramidian with a double Karo side. Don't see that very often. Ship number 2 is the Rackets, piloted by Infinity Omelette. It is a Huacha Fish, piloted by Infinity Omelette, and it is a Flamethrower and a Artemis on the side. Take it away. Let's notice the Kohais.
Ship number 3, Lysanya, piloted by Lathree, is a Carronade front with a double flare side. Ship number 4, the amazingly handsome Luharis, piloted by Baron Duan Huan. It is a Gatling Artemis front with a side flare and a double side flare.
You should be offended by that Pyramidian. They're not running a squid.
I am very offended.
You should be offended.
You should coin flips.
You should avert your gaze from that Pyramidian. Is what you should do. Kohai is unnoticed. Yeah.
No,
so basically,
Kohai is.
Oh,
they're my senpais, but they're your Kohais.
Okay.
That's what I meant.
So you should. So basically, senpais avert their gaze from, or senpais basically notice Kohai, but then this senpai is disgusted by the fact that the way that happened. So basically we have senpaiception. So basically we have senpaiception going on here is what we have. Except I am disgusted. I'm disgusted by the lack of squid.
I'm just heartbroken. You see, as a Kohai, looking up to my senpai, I'm seeing them go astray, so I'm just disgusted by them. I expect a squid, like, you know.
Wait, I have somebody. Somebody is saying how he pronounced Juan. I should probably emphasize the Juan as opposed to, I don't know. Should I emphasize the Juan or should I just go Juan? Because sometimes it's like, okay, when you're really trying to impress somebody, you're going Baron Don Juan as opposed to Darren
I think you should just make sure you roll R.
Baron Don Juan. There you go. Yeah, that sounds that rolls off the tongue a bit better. Baron Don Juan. As looks like the Blenderfish is looking to hydro up here. Looks like the Pyramidian. Looks like both our Kohais are looking to hydro up into the engagement. Here we go with the losers. With the losers final, actually the Road to Redemption finals of SCS 120. I like the fact that people have caught on to my Road to Redemption finals thing. My Road to Redemption, as opposed to calling them the losers
taking heavy
bracket.
Fire. Oh, that could be bad.
Yes, I'm taking heavy fire apparently, and Hullbroken as well as the Luharis has taken the back of the 45 special. I'm pretty sure that's illegal in 27 states in the District of Columbia. Down, senpai, down.
Well, you see, sometimes Kohai can take initiative.
Yes, apparently so. As a beautiful ram by the
great
Luharis
ram.
on the 45 special. That could be a kill. No, they clutched the hull of the 45 special, and there he goes. A Gat kill picks it up. 1-0 in favor of blue. Senpais are
beautifully.
yes, the senpais.
Senpai.
Yes, the senpais are very pleased with this. As Rackets now in a 1v2 with a very low balloon, a 50% balloon, and they are looking to hydro out of this engagement. Resistance may be futile, as the Lysanya unfortunately down to about 10%. This sounds about this sounds about right. This sounds about right.
Down arc.
This sounds about right. They seem to be playing exactly as if we were. See, I go in first, I take heavy perma-hull damage, I get aggressive, and then you just come up from behind. This sounds about right.
That sounds a bit like magic there, you know.
Yeah, that's true, except I would be running that exact Blenderfish too. So, as the Rackets has been hull broken, a bit of a bump there by the Blenderfish, as Luharis moving in from behind.
Oh, a good ram.
Yes, good flare as well, 15 stacks on that hull. That's a missed Chem cycle. That is a hull break on the Rackets. And they get that hull back up. Looks like they have 2 on the hull. In fact, let's go ahead and take a quick peek right here, see if they have 2 on the hull. They do have 2 on the hull. Now they're putting 1 back up in the balloon. That balloon has been broken as the 45 special looking to come into the engagement very quickly. They could pick up the kill.
Lysanya.
Yes, those Hades almost picking it up, but a couple of very close misses there, not picking up the kill. They need to pick up the kill in the Rackets very quickly, otherwise this could get very interesting for the Luharis.
I feel like Luharis is in a good spot right now.
He is, except for the point where the 45 special is now... It now has no problem going to the Luharis if they get the kill. They will likely pick up the kill. They do. It's 1-1 all tied up. Now Luharis is in a bit of trouble here. If they do not pick up a kill fast, this could be very bad for Luharis, especially with those hull breaks about to be imminent. We have a Goomba imminent. They do pick it up. A good Goomba.
Good kill.
Beautiful 2-1 with minimal perma, though. Minimal perma. That's what they were looking for to get it before the 45 special really got into range. However, they do get another hull break with the double Hades. They need to get into close range combat very quickly.
I think inside arming time, they can negate those Hades.
Yes, they need to. They need to burn in very quickly.
Now, they just can't, it seems like.
Yeah, they have kerosene, not moonshine. The double Hades has moonshine. That's going to be advantage double Hades right now.
I don't know, but they're going backwards. Gives you half speed.
Yes, oh, hull break on both ships. No, hull break on just the 45 special. Luharis almost hull broken. Luharis is hull broken. If you're the Luharis, this is going to be a very bad spot. Oh, the Blenderfish moving in. Blenderfish, this is a good spot for blue. They are going to get the 2v1 ram inbound. The Lysanya.
Oh, good ram.
Yes, good ram right there. Yes, and an unfortunate ram by the Luharis, but they do not lose the permahull. Flares going out. They do. Oh, good Chem cycle by the 45 special. Good Chem cycle picking it up before the flares eat away at them. Hull break on the 45 special.
It looks like it's too late though.
Yeah, it's going to be too late. Yeah, there they go. 3-1 in favor of Soltro.
Can the bracket get away unspotted?
Rackets now deciding, you know what? Screw this. Nope. Fuck it, nope. They turn their back to the enemy and they've decided, nope, out of here.
Oh, but they were spotted.
My bad. Clan is actually red. My bad. So, yeah, no, I did say that right. Soltro is in the lead 3-1. That's right. Clan is red. I did say that correctly.
Indeed.
As the cheering section has begun in Twitch chat now. Some people cheering for our Kohais, and some people cheering for Clan.
Well, they're my senpais, but that's a different discussion.
Yes, we'll get to that a bit later here. But apparently somehow expecting SCS, and we've somehow been entered into SCS vicariously. Well, this is definitely made for good entertainment, at least on our end, as we are now at 34 viewers. Wow, we are having a bit of a spike in viewership now. Very nice.
I would love to see just that Luharis beating coin flips. Lysanya and coin flips as a team.
Except for the fact that it is 3-1, you will have no coin flip and you will like it.
But you see, just name the ship Luharis coin flip and have Lysanya and coin flip as a team.
Don't give them ideas.
I will give them all the ideas.
Don't give them any ideas. As for those of you just tuning in, you're witnessing the Road to Redemption finals between Soltro and Clan. Clan is in red, Soltro in blue. Soltro with first kill advantage and a 3-1 lead over Clan. And also, for those of you just tuning in, the story of this tournament so far has been Soltro getting into good leads and then blowing leads in multiple matches in this tournament. Will that happen here again?
It could be that they're trying to play
I would
not to
not-
lose
I
instead
could-
of playing to win. That
Yeah,
could be the issue there.
and look at this great engagement right here. Rackets could get a clean engagement on the Lysanya. Very
I don't
poor
think so.
decision.
That Pyrrha is in a good spot.
Yeah,
Like,
but look at the Rackets. The Rackets, oh, they're going to turn on the 45 special. If they push him out, though, except for the Rackets getting the back of the
Ooh,
Luharis. Good Hwacha. No engines. No engines on the Luharis. That means
that Pyrrha has free reign now on.
That's why I was saying it's a bad engagement.
kill.
That's a bad engagement by the Luharis. That should be a
Fish
kill.
Get out there now.
Yeah,
Should
there's a
just run.
Hwacha that should kill him. It does. A good engagement by Clan 3-2. Would not be surprised to see 3-3 right here. Would not be surprised. The only way I could see this turning in Soltro's favor is if they somehow are able to get... Oh, actually, did not see this plan coming. It looks like they're going to run. Looks like they're going for hard cover. 45 special is going to chase, most likely. A soft
this
chase.
range-
A soft chase. Not a hard chase, a soft chase. They're going to just take pot shots and get what they can.
Those Hades are not going to do much damage just because of all the movement going on.
Yeah, they're going Lesmok, I believe, on those. Yes, they're going Lesmok on those Hades.
But
They're getting a couple of decent shots in.
Weapon, they won't get any perma out.
Yeah, they're just looking to get some pot shots in, keep those engineers moving. Which is a good thing. You always want to keep the engineers moving. Don't give them time to throw a flare down and spot the Rackets. That's probably a good decision. Even though they're not connecting, they're at least keeping those engineers busy, making sure they can't get on the flare. Now they can't. The Rackets moving through the clouds. They're moving in very quickly.
Spotted.
Yeah, Luharis is spotted. They do not spot the Lysanya, though. This could be interesting. This could be a good thing for Blue.
But they do know
If
Lysanya is vaguely.
Yeah, they might. I don't know. What's Lysanya going to do? This is going to be critical. Okay, now they do know where they are. They know where all ships are spotted.
Spotted. Okay,
No, they're spotted.
now.
Yeah, they are spotted. Let's see what happens. Oh, the Lysanya was waiting for the 45 special. I kind of like this call. Get the Blenderfish in on the 45 special, except for the fact where the 45 special did a blow-by on the Blenderfish. This is not what Soltro wanted. Not at this range. They need to close that distance.
Very bad whiff watch at point blank by Rackets.
Yeah.
Getting like 0 components down.
Yeah, that's not
Maybe
good.
one-
However, okay, so the Blenderfish...
Pasto, devastating play.
Yeah, that is what's going to kill the Luharis right there. And the Lysanya is going to have nowhere to run if the Luharis goes down. They have to pick up a kill. Or they at least need to do something here. Now they pick up hull break on the 45 special.
What happened to the chem cycles? They blew up in the giant fireball there.
That's a good question. We'll have to answer that later as the Luharis in a world of hurt right now. There's the hull break with the flamethrower. Yeah, those chem cycles are basically down. Then again, those engineers are probably scrambling as the Lysanya has grounded the 45 special. A good thing right now. This could actually turn into Blue's favor. Even if the Luharis goes down, this could turn into Blue's favor, especially at that range. But they got to pick up the kill fast. 45 special has been flared. That is a hull flare on the 45 special.
But they are getting space.
They are getting space, yes. That is a hull break right there on the 45 special. No ram follow-up. They did not follow that up. So that means that 45 special has recovered. However, they do get the blender portion. They do get the heavy carronade.
Oh, Luharis is about to go down.
That
no,
he is.
Never mind.
Just
get that
continuing my thought here, the Lysanya was able to get the carronade into the balloon, popping the balloon of the 45 special and spreading that to the permahull, which paid off the flare, but not enough of it. Meanwhile, the Luharis is basically... Oh my goodness, look at that. That is bad. That is bad news for the Luharis. They're going to get killed by flame. They're going to go down by flame. No, they won't. Their balloon's down. They're done. They're done. It's 3-3 all tied up. They're done. They'll bounce. They'll die. In fact, there's the flame kill. That's going to be a flame kill. No, that's a one rocket Hwacha kill. Right there with one. Yeah, that's a one rocket Hwacha kill. Meanwhile, the Lysanya now in a bad spot. 3-3 all tied up. They do have first blood, so that's a good thing. The bad news is they've blown another lead.
Yeah, it seemed like they shifted from playing to win to playing not to lose. because they seem to have lost that spark in the initial engagement that they had.
And there's some chatter going on about what's going on in the match. Let's actually get to some of that chatter right now. If you guys would go into SCS, I'd feel double flare Carofish. Yeah, and I've actually been running that a lot in pubs. And by the way, I do have some highlights of me running a Blenderfish. That would actually be let's see, I actually have a highlight, the me with Tar part 2 of Lysanya breaks out Tar part 2, or Lysanya plays with Tar part 2. I take a Blenderfish double side flare and go into pubs, and exciting things happen. So if you want to see what STS might look with me as a pilot in that type of a ship, that might be a
Simon,
a good
maybe
take.
me and you should make a team.
You know, Sass has been looking to put something together. We'll talk about that a little bit later. Let's focus on this match for right now. Let's focus on this match for right now.
Ooh,
We'll talk.
Watcha.
Good
Good
watcha.
timing.
Good watcha.
Oh,
75% perma.
watch.
Rackets, however, has been flared on the balloon. They do get an extinguisher on it, but the damage may be done on that balloon. Yes, in fact, the damage has been done on the balloon. And yeah, I would say that the Blenderfish really needs to get aggressive right now. They need to go all in on the Rackets right now. I would say forget the 45 special. You need a kill right now. You need a kill. Get it on the Rackets. Get it over with. Luharis turning on the 45 special. I do like that call. Get it Artemis on the Hades. But they need to pick up a kill right now. That is going to be a problem. That is going to be a problem. That could be GG right there.
That could be.
I would spell GG right there. That's a hull break and a balloon break on the Lysanya. Hull comes back up. Balloon's back down. I would say that's GG. That whiff is GG. Most likely. Hull break on the Rackets, though, so maybe they can pull it back together.
Is turning off. And they're both hydroing up, I think.
Yes, they are. I like the call. I like the call to disengage and then re-engage later. They need to reset the engagement. If they can reset the engagement on the Lysanya, kill the Blenderfish, and then go for the Horus to finish it off, I think you can just GG it right there. That's how I would play it out, because the Blenderfish has been by far the more dangerous fish. Or the more dangerous, not the more dangerous fish, but the more dangerous ship on the blue side. At least in terms of 1v1 potential.
Indeed.
The Luharis is moving in. They're trying to do something here. They almost pick up the hull. They do pick up the hull of the 45 special. Yeah, Luharis has been more dangerous in 2v2 situations. The Lysanya's been more dangerous in the 1v1 situations. At least in terms of disengaging. But if they pick up the Lysanya, I would say GG.
That 45 is in a bad spot in terms of...
Yes, they are. But the Lysanya is not turning on the 45 special. The 45 special, meanwhile, has turned on Lysanya. It looks like the 45 special is doing what I thought they would do. However, Luharis with a good bump, pushing them into arming time. I love that ram right there by the Luharis. A subtle little play that's going to make all the difference. And turning them away from the Lysanya, a great play right there. And the Goomba in the equation right now. Oh, this could be very bad for the 45 special. If the Lysanya follows up, they are not going to follow up. I don't like the call by the Blenderfish. They could have really, done something.
Red.
Oh, look at that 45 special may get taken out here. They do get turned out. Oh, they recovered Soltro very nicely.
Horus now managed to stay alive.
Yes. Oh, yeah, they should. Now look at this. Oh, yeah, Blenderfish has GG'd it right there. That's a GG.
That's GG.
That's GG right there. Yes, Soltro picking it up, recovering very nicely from what should have been a GG situation. They do not pick it up. That nice little subtle ram by Luharis setting it up. 5-3 in favor of Soltro.
Good clutch moment. Very good clutch. I do want to note, Luharis saved Lysanya, you know. So, therefore, Luharis greater than Lysanya? I would make that assumption.
I'm just going to give you that little smile. You know which smile I'm referring to. You know which smile I'm referring to.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
I don't.
As we are now moving on to the grand finals coming up very shortly here between the winner of the Road to Redemption, that would be Sultro, and the winner of the top bracket, which is Skyborn. Skyborn, the two-time defending champions, going up against Sultro, a new team to SCS. Now, granted, their players are not new to SCS, but the team itself is new to SCS, or at least this particular branch of it is new to SCS. So, very nice to see new combinations in SCS. Sultro, I don't know though. Sultro, of course, the one team that has given Skyborn the most trouble, and it's going to be on Canyon Ambush for match number 1 of the grand finals. This could play a bit into Sultro's hands, but at the same time,
in favor here, I'd say, coming off a very good win.
Except, here's the problem though with this. I think that Skyborn's been there, done that, got the T-shirt. I think that Skyborn still has advantage, but if there's any map that Sultro would have a chance on, at least a puncher's chance, Canyon Ambush, Duel at Dawn, any of the close range maps, put them on one of those. They got a puncher's chance. At least on this type of map, I think they've got a fighting chance. You put them on a long range map. You put them on a long range map where Skyborn can just break out all the mobulas they want to. It's going to be a tough call. I'm going to be honest with you. It's going to be a tough call. But on this map, at least I think we're going to have a good match. I think we could see another 5-2, 5-3 type of match. I'm going to go ahead and make a prediction right now. I'm going to say 5-2 Skyborn.
Now, actually, I'm going to say 5-4 Sultro.
Really? You're going to go with the upset?
Yeah, I'm going to say Sultro's going to upset this.
All right. So
I'm
Huskar is going to be very bold.
I'm calling 5-4 Sultro, 5-3 Sultro. One of those two.
Okay, all right, there you go. We're gonna. So you're calling for an upset against the two-time defending champs. I like that. I'm very ballsy. I like it. All right, and we are in the lobby at this point, as we can now begin the timer. Senpai is noticing. Yes, we must at least turn our gaze towards Sultro.
Well,
that was
Senpai noticing, but me as a Kohai is also noticing.
Yes, but we must turn our gaze towards them because that was at least the final engagement for Sultro was very well done, especially by Luharis.
Indeed.
That was a great ram. Very subtle, but a great ram that did two things. Number one, it shoved him inside of arming time, and number two, the follow-up ram turned them away from whatchamacallit, away from Arc, which away from the Blenderfish, which set that whole final engagement up. A very well played ram, which set up everything else. So great job right there to close out the match. You know, we were talking about, can they close out a match? Can Sultro close out a match? Can they put one together when it matters? They did. They put one together when it mattered. They blew a 3-1 lead, but they did close out the match. Got to give them credit for that.
I just want to mention in lobby, I feel like something subtle's going on, pairing Luharis with Rude McRude.
Rude McRude. I think they're taking.
I'm kind of insulted.
I think what they're trying to get at me right now because I've been
getting at me.
No, I think they're getting at me. I think they're getting at me. I think they are because they changed my name. Yeah, I'm sure they will. They're probably getting at me because I've been saying they've been having trouble closing out matches. So, probably. Of course, now, those of you who are in the grand finals probably don't want to be in the live stream right now because, you know, don't give people any ammunition about, oh, are you stream sniping and whatnot. So,
well, we are on delay.
Let's see. Let's take a peek in here. Let's see what's going on here. We got a good crowd here today. We've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We got 19 in lobby right now, plus me, so that's 20 sitting in chat right now, including myself. They've flown as Rude McRude in pubs before. Okay, well, there you go. So they're not taking a shot at us. Oh dear.
Oh?
Oh dear. A good thing, yeah.
What happened? Do tell.
Apparently somebody's going to blow a bomb, uh, on somebody's chest, and the response to that was you want Sunstrom to blow his load on your chest, which is basically involving the bomb, and insert very dangerous comments here. Very very dangerous comments could follow.
Indeed.
Incoming Twitch chat in 3, 2, 1. That was your cue, Twitch chat, by the way. I'm disappointed. Anyway, I'll be right back, folks.
They are on delay versus us.
Yeah, so anyway,
give them a minute.
I will be right back, folks. Right before we start the grand finals, it won't be long. We'll wait for them to ready up. Luharis, do me a favor, fill time very quickly.
Okay. Okay. Give me a second. I was chewing on a granola bar. Okay. Okay, I'm alive now. So I want to say, very excited with this match. We got Luharis and Lysanya, clearly the most overpowered, best team ever. Oh, actually, Sunstrom is readying up. I think he's ready. Okay, timer is up. We got 30 seconds before we actually are forced to match. Only the Sunstrom, the Reborn, is ready up. Got a 4-Watch Galleon by Solace. A Double Art Hades, the classic Reborn. Luharis is a Carrot. And it looks like we got the Carrowfish again. This match will definitely be very interesting. I'm very curious on how that dynamics will work out with the 4-Watch Galleon and that sniper mob on such a small map.
All right, and I am back, and it looks like Blue needs ready up right now. They need to ready up because there can be the threat of disqualification when you don't ready up when the referee calls for it. So it's good that they did.
Now, actually, I want to ask this: if both sides don't ready up, who wins?
No one.
Or is it a coin flip?
No one. No one wins.
A coin flip?
No, not even a coin flip. You are denied the satisfaction of a coin flip, and you are denied the satisfaction of a match. You are denied the satisfaction of everything as both teams basically say, you know what, we're not going to have a winner. Although that would be a very interesting, but I would probably have some very choice words to say later. Anyway, I'll take red, you take blue. Ship number 1 is the Reborn, piloted by Sunstrom. It is a Hades Mobula, most likely. Yes, it is a Hades Mobula with double Artemis on the bottom and a Gap Flare on the wings. Ship number 2 is the Glass, piloted by Solidus Bucket. It is a Quad Watch Galleon with a Gatling and a flare on the back. Take it away.
Ship number 3 is the super amazingly handsome Luharis. It is a Carronade Artemis front with a double side flare. No, a side flare side mine. Ship number 4 is the...
Oh, I love it!
Corpse Trader. It is a double side flare with a Carronade front.
Oh, Corpse, how do you like me now? Running joke, by the way, folks. It's an inside joke. I'll explain later. It's kind of one of those things between Corpse and me. Corpse, how you like me now? Anyway, yes, for those of you wondering what they're referring to with Corpse the Traitor, if you want to know, this guy right here, they're declaring him Corpse. Now I don't know if that is Corpse, but that effectively is. They're declaring him Corpse, I think, as that is a
Alt count.
well, obviously it is an alt account. Let's be honest, it is an alt account. But
Well, now, let's understand this. I'm level 15, level 10, and level 6.
yeah,
That's
but
my
you
alt count.
yeah, but you also you also reset your levels.
But it wasn't an alt account, so for all we know,
Of course, he could have renamed himself and reset his levels. That's a possibility. I kind of want to take a peek while we're waiting. I kind of do, but I don't know. Should I?
you should. The
Should
viewers
I?
must know.
Corpse is on Baron ship, though. He can't be on both. Oh, he's on Baron ship.
Uh, maybe it's Haddish then. He's
Wait. How is he on... No. No, he can't possibly be on Baron ship.
He's on Lathrie's ship.
Yeah. Okay, I was gonna say, no. Okay, Corpse... Okay, wait a minute. Yeah, he can't be on both. I am apparently hallucinating here, because I thought that Corpse was on, I thought that Corpse was, Super Haiti. I guess not. Okay.
Maybe
We're good.
I think it's Haddish then.
Could be it could be a split personality though. It could be the undead corpse and the soon to be dead corpse. You never know.
Huh, like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
Yeah, could be. Except we just take two bodies. It could be a failed cloning experiment. You never know. See, this is how Resident Evil happened.
Well, you see, when Huskar's science goes too far.
When Huskar's science goes too far. Yes, that's the official answer. When Huskar's science goes too far. Yes, Huskar science. So Huskar science is great until things start to happen.
Look
And
at
this
the
is-
map. It's kind of funny. You have them both hiding opposite corners of the canyon, waiting for the other.
Speaking of which, this reminds me. I would be remiss to throw this out there since everybody's going in little hidey spots. Remember a few tournaments ago? If you look on the live stream, if you remember a few tournaments ago, where one of the teams decided, you know what, we're just going to sit in this little hidey hole over here. Remember when? And it was the first time in ages that somebody dropped in that hidey hole in a major tournament
Yeah.
and just sat in that hidey hole for like 5 to 10 minutes until they finally figured out, oh, wait a minute, they could be over there. And then did a surprise bull rush out of that. And yeah, that was exciting, except for the part where 5 to 10 minutes were just sitting in there and the other team just running around looking for them.
I mean, it is a legitimate tactic, though, just waiting out and just running the clock.
Yeah, they had timer advantage too. They had first blood and timer, if I remember correctly, in that recent SES match. I think it was like 5 tournaments ago or something, 5 or 6 tournaments ago. But they had first blood, they had timer, and they just decided, you know what, we're just gonna sit in that corner. And it was widely considered, or widely criticized, I should say. Maybe not widely criticized, maybe that's the wrong word for this. It was definitely not well received, that tactic, although it is a legitimate tactic.
Look at the map. It looks like red is set up to flank blue quite well.
Ooh, yes, they are. As 4 minutes have gone by in this match, probably 5 by the time I'm saying this.
5
Yep,
minutes.
there you go. See, I am on the ball here today, folks. I am okay. I have recovered from my mistake earlier with Corpse Hatch. Of course, we have to be wrong 92.5% of the time. That is the magic number for casting. If you're wrong more of the time, people think that you're crazy and you don't know what you're talking about. If you're wrong less of the time, people think you're a pompous asshole that likes to rub it in people's faces. Wrong 92.5% of the time is the golden magic number in which people go, they think you know what you're talking about, when in fact you're just spewing bullshit half the time.
I would say 92.6%.
No. Then people start questioning you. No, then people start questioning you.
If we're wrong, but they don't know we're wrong, are we still wrong?
Yes, you are. If you don't know you're wrong, because you're still wrong.
No, if we're wrong, but they don't know we're wrong.
Oh, see, if that's the case, then we're doing our job right.
Okay.
That's the magic of casting, is to sound like you know what you're talking about, even when you don't know what you're talking about. I have a feeling I'm about to be quoted on that one. I just get this funny feeling.
No spots are out, but
look at this. Look at the glass in the Luharis. Just there we go. There's your first spot right there. I think the Luharis has made that spot happen. The Reborn. Ooh, Corpse the Traitor in a very interesting position. This could be very good for Soltro as the grand finals of SCS number 120 have begun in earnest. Glass gets balloon broken right there. The Blenderfish doing its job, getting the quad watch out of the equation. They should turn on the Reborn at this point. Now it's going to be a matter. Now it's going to be a matter of passing targets along. Are they able to do it at the right time? This is a good call as the Luharis has the back of the Reborn. This is a great call. Sandwich in play. Sandwich in play. This could be good. They get the sandwich. Beautiful. A beautiful engagement. 1-0. Soltro takes the first blood advantage. A beautiful engagement. Exactly what I was hoping they would do, and they do it. Well done. Perfectly executed. That's a textbook sandwich maneuver right there, set up by the Blenderfish. And now Corpse Trader moving in on the glass. I like this call, but don't push too hard. If you push too hard, that Mobula could come around any corner. In fact, Mobula has respawned. They've got enough time to do something right now. This is the time to push. You should do a soft but not a hard push. Right now it should be hard push. In about 15 seconds, they should consider regrouping. However, the Luharis...
in a bad spot.
Ooh, Luharis moving in. Yeah, they should just go ahead and kill him right now. They have the perfect engagement. Reborn's probably going to stay back. They should just go ahead and take him right now.
Yeah, Reborn's falling back right now.
Yeah, this is where they should take the 2-0. A perfect start to this. You know what? Oh, there's the kill right there. Oh, no, not the kill. They get the balloon up just in time. However, it will be resistance is futile. As soon as that balloon breaks, they're going down again, and they should die right here. And there they go, 2-0 blue. You know what? Again... story of the tournament. Soltro goes out to an early lead. The question has always been, can they keep it?
Now, you see, they can actually take a full defense and force them on the offensive now.
This is true. This is very true. However, that mindset has gotten them into trouble in past rounds where they play passive. And then they
don't want to go in the open, and that's where the Reborn wants to fight. So if you hide in the canyons, you can always have the engagement advantage.
I agree. I definitely agree. And this is what we both talked about. At least on a map like this, they have a puncher's chance to win. This is the type of map that favors, or at least disfavors, Skyborn a little bit more than other maps. Skyborn is lethal on open maps in which they can just take Hades Mobula and just go long range, long range, long range, long range. Skyborn, one of the best teams in SCS in recent memory at doing that. Yeah. When it's close range, though, any other team has a chance, and this is something that they have a chance at, especially with the way that they're playing. They have a chance. I like their chances. I still think Skyborn has advantage. We'll see how it plays out, but I still think Skyborn has advantage.
Wait a minute. The engagement's about to start up.
Yes, it is. I like this.
Blue's anticipating it.
Blue is anticipating this. I love this. Blue is anticipating this push. In fact, they are spotted now. Reborn moving in. I love this approach angle by the Reborn, though. I love it.
I don't know. I feel like it's very aggressive.
Yes, however, here's... Okay, wait a minute. Yeah, now it's too aggressive with the Reborn moving in. I don't like it now. If they pop the blue... Oh, good Tiger uppercut on the Reborn by the Luharis. And the Reborn backing up into the Corpse.
And that is Artemises are out of play on the Reborn.
Yes, they are. However, Corpse failing to get the balloon break on the glass. So this is advantage Skyborn right now.
I'd say it's advantage, it's a Soltro.
I say advantage Skyborn because if they can get that Quad Watcher back into play, Reborn moves up because the Blenderfish not able to get that Blender into play. Yeah, now it's going to be advantage Skyborn as the Quad Watcher in play.
Yeah.
They did just enough to get that Quad Watch into play. That's why I said advantage to Skyborn. However, both balloons are popped on Skyborn, so they may not be able to follow up very well.
Glasses balloon again.
Yeah. Now you can definitely call advantage. Now they're going for the Reborn. I love this call. Corpse Trader moving in on the Reborn. Love this call. Pop the Galleon and then go for the Reborn. This is good engagement tactics by Blue here. In fact, Goomba in play. Goomba in play. Goomba in play, are they going to get it? The sandwich against environment as well, they're going to get it. Yes, they are. 3-0 Blue. Excellent engagement as the Quad Watch Galleon picks up a kill as well. Red on the board, 3-1. It's now the Blenderfish versus the Quad Watch Galleon. Definitely advantage the Blenderfish. And I will now go ahead and say, I was wrong. You were right, Luharis.
No, I was wrong also on the scale of the upset. And you can't call it just yet, because you have to understand last time.
Yes.
Skyrim down 3, comes back and just wins it.
Yeah, this is, and again, 3-0. Let's remember, the very first match of SCS 120, this happened, 3-0 Blue. 3-0.
Reborn's coming in and Luharis, they're both burning in.
Yes, they are.
So
And
whoever comes in first has the advantage.
yes, and
And can
Blenderfish
put
has
up a
not
sneak
picked up the
run.
kill. Blenderfish has not picked up the kill yet on the Quadwatch Galleon.
That's actually a good thing,
So
I think, because that draws the mob in for 2v1 if
That's-
they get the kill.
let's actually go ahead and take a look here. What are they going to do? Oh no, they stop burn. They stop burn. However, they are in the engagement. Both ships get into the engagement about the same time, so no real advantage just yet. However, I would dare say it is. Goodness.
Ultra advantage.
Too early to say just yet.
Oh, never
Skyborn
mind.
Skyborn now has advantage with the Watcha. Turning
Indeed.
engines down, Reborn in play. That should do it. 3-2. Yes. I was gonna say last time. I was gonna say, okay, I'm hesitating on the Skyborn has advantage. Now, because of what happened last time, I'm like, Skyborn has advantage. Wait, should I say Skyborn has advantage with the Reborn's position? And sure enough, they did have advantage. I should trust my gut on this, even if I'm wrong. 3-3 all tied up. Where have I seen? Where have I seen? Where have I seen this play out before? Oh wait, match number 1 of SCS number 120. Once again, Sultro gets out to an early lead. The story of this tournament: Sultro gets out to an early lead, and then they blow the lead.
Now, Sultro doesn't have to fight. They can just spend this entire tournament running away if they want to. They have first blood advantage. Just
They
force them
do.
into a
They do. It's a
force Skybo to go into a very closed off spot if they want to.
it's true, but again, knowing the people that are on blue, they're not going to play it that way. They're not going to play those tactics.
But they could force them into a optimal fight. for
Yes,
blue.
no, that's true. Now, that is a possibility. However, I don't think they have the time to do it, considering that they have been spotted. I think at this point, it's going to be a matter of just making the best of a bad situation, as Skyborn definitely has advantage at this point.
Indeed.
In Spawn, advantage Reborn for sure. This is where that Hades Mobula really comes into play. Both blue ships looking to get a little bit of cover here. They've got a little bit of hard cover. However, the Quadwatch Galleon moving in very, very slowly but surely. A flare goes out into the... no, just stopping just short of the glass. Oh, this is a bad spot for the Blenderfish. Not where you want to be. Bad spot. Especially with the Pyramidion not coming in time.
It depends on... Well, the Galleon's out of play, though.
Yeah, Galleon's out of play, so they do not pay for it. So a good balloon break on the glass. However, that Quadwatch Galleon is in stamina arc right now. They do take advantage of the stamina arc. They do not pick... They do pick up the front gun of the Corpse of Trader. They do pick it up. 20 stacks on the Reborn hull and no balloon. That should be a hull break. That is a hull break on the Reborn, but no follow-up. But it at least takes the Reborn out of the equation. So at least they get that in play. They can 2v1 the glass for about 10 more seconds, maybe 5. But really not able to take advantage of it other than a balloon break.
Well, glass does bounce on top of the little ridge.
They do, and Corpse Trader hull broken. This could be a very bad spot. Balloon broken as well. This could be a very bad spot. They're going to ram with no hull. They do get it on the balloon, though, so... Oh, goodness. This is risky. This is very risky with no hull. I do not like this call by Corpse Trader. They're getting a very aggressive stance with no hull. Quadwatch going out. Reborn now smelling blood. 1v2 situation in play, but they are inside Hades arming time. Now, Corpse now using the glass, trying to use the glass as a shield, but to no avail. 4-3. Reborn has taken the lead. They have stormed back from down 3-0. Where have we seen this story before? Oh, wait. I hate to say it again, but story of the tournament.
Oh, a bounce.
Yeah, a very unfortunate bounce, and that could be GG. That bounce could be GG. That could be the tournament. That Hades just pelting away. The Artemis is just pelting away at that perma-hull. Oh, the clutch,
Yep,
but it's too little, too
GG.
late. That's GG. It's over. You can call it a day, folks, as that ends SCS number 120. Skyborn defends its crown once again, 5-3 over Sultro. A very, very good showing by Sultro, just, again, closing out matches. If they get that cleaned up...
That Peter was actually down player at the end.
It also could have been just that he left at the very end. Like, I mean, after the kill.
Well, I mean, I have him Steam relogging right now.
Oh, okay. But still, again, you know, story of the tournament. Soltro gets out
Yep.
to an early lead, then blows it. It was a good tournament, don't get me wrong. I think it was
It
a
was
very
definitely
exciting
great.
tournament. Soltro definitely come into play. Just those few little minor things, if they get those cleaned up, could we see the birth of a new force in SCS?
And deeply could, I think.
But that's a story that will have to be told in SCS number 121 or a later tournament. As for this tournament, any closing thoughts here, Luharis?
Well, I just want to make a comment. That first engagement in Canyon actually brought back memories of when me and Magic flew against Ryder. Do you remember that tournament?
I'm sorry, which one again?
When me and Magic flew our Zealot team against Ryder. It's a very similar scenario.
You're gonna have to refresh my memory on that one.
I can't remember too well, but I think it was a ram kill that decided. Yeah, Magic was able to get a ram kill off very quickly on unsuspecting ship, and from there it just had a very strong start, but fell apart very quickly.
Oh yes, yes, and that has been. I can get into thoughts about that later, but that's not. This may not be the appropriate time to do so, and that's okay. Let's go ahead and close out the broadcast at this point. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning into Lysanya's Lounge here on twitch.tv/thatLysanya guy. Thank you to everybody showing up to the live stream and the replay here. For Luharis, my name is Lysanya, not Lasagna, signing out. Good day, everybody, and I will try to get the schedule loaded for next week once I know what's going on. Hopefully, I feel better soon. Hopefully, crossing my fingers.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
See you guys.